that I could be one of the girls that has it together always. I wish I wasn't afraid of the world. Been hiding in my bed for days. I don't wanna wake up, don't wanna feel what I'm feeling, just wanna lay low. But baby, you made me healing it.
Back. Happy Sunday. It is Sunday and we just got home from church. It's already like 1 o'clock because we went to the 11 o'clock service, which ended up being like an 11:15 service, and it was communion Sunday, so we're just getting home. This house is a mess and I am well overdue for a reset. So this will be my very productive, very transparent, very realistic Sunday reset. My house is not clean in any way, shape, or form, as you can see. I'm gonna do a very realistic Sunday reset. Join me. I'm gonna get down and dirty, but not too much. I still wanna enjoy this Sunday, so I'm gonna do all of like the surface cleaning that needs to be done. That way later on throughout the week I can like narrow in on little projects such as like steaming the floors or cleaning the carpets. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's get started. So my dresser top is very embarrassing after the weekend. Monday through Friday it's just fine, but throughout the weekend I'm just dumping things up there and I don't know why. We're often sleeping in, so the bed pillows, they end up there and they kind of stay there from Saturday to Sunday. And then these just little things, they start to just pile up there. It's definitely like my toxic trait. I'm trying to get better with it. That little TV doesn't stay up there. That is literally the TV that we use on like Saturday nights when we just want to stay cozy in bed. That's the TV that comes out. But I also struggle with putting it back in come Sunday. So I've been getting a little bit better with that. I have to give it like a nice good polish because for whatever reason our apartment accumulates so much dust despite changing out the air filters and just making sure everything's okay as far as our filtration, as well as having an air purifier. We just get so much dust. This is Bella's little corner. So she wasn't sleeping in a crate for a very long time, and so throughout the night she would roam and try to find the warmest spot to just sleep. And one morning I stepped on her and I felt so bad because I had no idea she was down there. I guess my heated blanket ended up on the floor and she was right underneath me, and because she is never beneath my feet, I don't look for her in the morning. There she goes. She does not like when I touch her things, especially her toys. Ellie, that's her favorite, and it is punishable. If you touch Ellie, she's coming after you. So she was definitely obsessed with the idea that her Ellie was stuck inside of this crate and she could not get her out. So she's just gonna stare me down until I give her back. So our bed doesn't typically look like this. Trust me. We do try to make up our bed, but I washed the sheets the night before. We ended up sleeping on the couch for that reason, because the day before I take the sheets off. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna wash the sheets. I did it in the morning time and I was so convinced that I was gonna have the bed remade by that night, but we were out doing so many things that it just didn't happen. But typically I would try to do this on a Wednesday and not a Sunday, but you know, it just is what it is. I had to get it done, so it got done. Fresh sheets, fresh bed. I feel like it's just the perfect way to start the week, so it may move into a Sunday thing. We'll see. I love the idea of having white linen, so we've been getting really well acquainted with having white towels, white sheets, and just being very careful. I've been thinking about a new bed frame lately. I've had this one since about 2020, and I think I'm ready for a new one. We'll see. I really think a cream colored one would really bring in our color palette, so we could add some more decorations as well. I try my best to tuck that duvet, but I always have issues with it, and we have to like switch it back around when we get into bed because it just kind of doesn't flow well. I don't know. These blankets are my absolute favorite, especially that darker brown one. I found her on sale at Target. It was Casa Luna, and I absolutely adore it. So a lot of the debris that you see in the carpet is typically from a toy or something Bella got a hold of, and she likes to shred things. So she'll pick at it, and pick it apart until it is in pieces. So I do have to vacuum on average 3 to 4 times a week because she is a carpet destroyer. My side is typically a little bit cleaner than his because she likes to dwell on his side of things. And that's why she got stepped on, because she's never on my side of the room. I still feel so bad, and I cannot stop thinking about it to this day, and that was months ago. Like last year, months ago. I felt so bad. Oh my gosh. So this is usually what our bedroom looks like if we are able to get up and, you know, get things done. I don't know, man. The weekend just kind of like takes a toll on us, and we kind of lose that energy to get up and get our day started like we normally would. My mom bought me this candle lighter, and I'm obsessed with it. So it's basically like an electrical something. I don't know how to explain the science behind it, but it lights the candles. You just recharge it, and you never need to replace it. Where are my Bath and Body Works girls? I am always shopping a sale, and best believe I shop the wallflower refill sale, and I get so many all at once. Yeah, the sink. So I think we cooked on Friday and Saturday, which we typically don't do on the weekend. And so that responsibility of doing the dishes is usually not there. Maybe it'll be like a few dishes and we can just fill the dishwasher throughout the weekend, but we just had so many dishes. So it obviously carried over into Sunday because we were so lazy the night before. And shouts to my fiance because he has no problem doing the dishes. He does kind of take his time, but we still love him. So typically while he's doing that, I'm doing other things around the house. Obviously, I'm not just sitting there watching him. So we are able to hone in and get a lot of things done all at once. So while he's doing that, I'll probably be in my beauty room or in the bedroom doing other things. So overall, this cleanup time takes about an hour or less. We don't really spend a lot of time cleaning up because there's the 2 of us. 4 hands are better than 2, and we just really try to focus on teamwork. We are avid dishwasher users. I used to not be that way. I don't know if it's the way I grew up or just like rhetoric, people just saying that, you know, the dishwasher doesn't get your dishes as clean. But I must say, like, our dishes are rarely ever not clean when we put them in there. We like that the heat also can help kill bacteria. So if there's ever a cast iron in the sink, I am guilty. It is me. I was the one who did it, despite knowing it is going to leave some residue from rust, because obviously you have to treat your cast iron. So as soon as you cook on it, you're supposed to clean it, treat it with some oil or something just to keep it from rusting. Yeah, I'm not the best at that. It'll end up in the sink soaking. That way it's easy to clean. However, as you can see inside of the sink, it does leave a rust residue, and then I am having to clean up the rust residue. So that is not a good example of me working smarter and not harder. So as you can see, that regular Lysol is not gonna get rid of that, no matter how many times he scrubs it. So he doesn't even waste his time anymore. And then that is where I come in. So I use white vinegar and baking soda. I know the two of them are supposed to like cancel each other out, but I cannot just use one of them and get the same results. So I always sprinkle the baking soda, put a little bit of white vinegar, and then just enough to make it a pasty solution, I'll go in and scrub that rust away. And that also just helps to get our sink really nice and shiny again. And just like magic, it just goes away. Fun fact, I'm actually very clumsy in real life, and of course I dropped this glass that we have to clean up while we were cleaning up, making it an even larger mess for us to clean up. So my laundry hack for this year has been to put my laundry in the public space, like our living area, and I'm more likely to fold them and put them away. And I would say I have like a 95% success rate. I do not like just seeing the laundry on the couch. And of course I cleaned up those toys, but probably 5 minutes after filming this, they were back onto the floor. My makeup space looks like this 75% of the time, and I would say I'm not used to that. I wasn't used to wearing makeup daily, but now that I'm getting more into it and doing it for content, my makeup space is almost always cluttered. This reset was so reviving and so refreshing. It was so nice coming home from work in the days to follow with a nice clean space. All that was left from there was to do our meal plan for the week, and after that, we enjoyed the rest of our Sunday at the beach.